In December 2019, Dallas rap fans would be shocked when headlines hit that Mo3 had been shot in the head. He would go even further, supposedly posting footage of himself bleeding on Instagram after the alleged incident.
Hey, come on! Hey. Pull through here. I'm good. Shot me in my hand, grazed my back. Man, I'm good.
Now, it would later turn out that this shooting was entirely fake. In reality, it stemmed from a music video for his song Why, with the whole shooting thing just being a publicity stunt to promote his latest project, Osama, of course named after his destructive alter ego, Osama 3 Laden. This project featured numerous disses leveled at his ops in Dallas, as well as that scathing diss track 219, which had only raised tensions between the warring rappers in the city months before. But unfortunately, as we saw at the Dallas State Fair, despite Mo3 claiming to be untouchable, his feuds were beginning to affect those around him. And moving into 2020 once again, Mo3's manager Brandon Rainwater would end up being on the receiving end of a beating meant for Mo3. Reports would surface that in January 2020, an altercation took place at popular nightclub VLive. Allegedly, Mo3's manager Brandon Rainwater arrived at VLive strip club being told by security to wait outside. Eventually, he was spotted by Yella Beezy and his entourage, at which point a security guard holding a gun approached him along with Yella Beezy. Apparently realizing what was going on, Rainwater tried to run away, knowing he was about to be attacked. And eventually, the full surveillance footage showing the entire altercation would surface online. But once again, that's far too brutal to show you on YouTube. But in the video, we see Rainwater run out of the gates of the nightclub entrance into the street, being chased initially by one person thought to be Yella Beezy himself, with Beezy grabbing Rainwater's coat, pulling it off, and pulling him to the ground in the process, then beginning to punch and kick him on the floor. At this point, several members of the entourage rush into the street and join in on the brutal beating, with Rainwater trying to escape, ultimately being dragged into the middle of a busy intersection close to moving traffic. At one point, Rainwater is thrown in front of incoming SUVs, and it's honestly a miracle he wasn't run over and killed. Eventually, the group of around 5 people taking part in the beating would turn around and run back to the club, leaving a seriously injured Rainwater laying in a busy street, unable to get back to his feet as traffic speeds past him. Shortly after this, another clip would surface showing Beezy and his entourage running back to the club, with Beezy himself yelling on camera that he had beaten up Rainwater all by himself.
For real.
Running, ran for one. I beat him up. I'm leaving, yo.
This incident left Rainwater with a dislocated hip, and he would eventually sue Yella Beezy for $1 million in damages. And Mo3 would react to the news of the vicious assault on his manager in an Instagram live session, where he would say that his ops don't get any points for beating up a professional from the industry who isn't in a gang.
No points. No points. She gets no points. The video going around that hit the internet. The video done surface. You can't J no that's not like that, that's not cut like that, and ain't even trying to be like that. It ain't, oh yeah, that's how we rockin'. You know what's up? Ooh, Rainwater. Let me say his name, cause I keep saying, whatchamacallit beats up Mo3's manager. First of all, I want y'all to understand that's the only way the views, the numbers, and everything gonna go up, because it's got my name in the front of it. First of all, y'all taking it like a whoop me or something, dodging me, ducking me, ain't even trying to be no vicinity of me. I don't know why, I'm a friendly rapper, but you know what's up. Anyway, listen, this ain't even about me. Fam, the video come up, I'm finna show y'all both videos. You get, cause guess what they recorded it. Rainwater, my manager, is not no street. He graduated high school and went to college, sir. You get what I'm saying? He was promoting and throwing college parties for a living. He wasn't selling drugs. He wasn't gang banging. He wasn't locking B's and C's. He wasn't doing none of that. You get what I'm saying? Let me say that again. Rainwater, Mo3's manager, it's not no street. He's not no street. He ain't out here. He pull his pants up on his ass, you know, and whoop the whoop, and you know what I'm saying? Talk like he got some sense. You get what I'm saying? He's scary. Why is 5 chasing down a scary man? Huh? You don't get no points for that. Then you walk back to the car talking about, yeah, I beat him up. Guess what, they recorded. He's not street at all. He be mad at me for some of the shit I be doing. And I gotta tell him, man, come on, scary. Fam, y'all whooped the scary, and y'all ain't even whooping good. I'm disappointed. If that were me and my partners, and we would have caught Caught that boy lagging like that. We'll did him dirty. Y'all ain't doing him dirty, man. Come on, man. His lip when he bust. Come on, man. Y'all stomped on him a couple times, kicked him, tripped him. That shit whack. When you jail, you supposed to go in. You supposed to go to the max. You supposed to get that boy to business. Why would you want a bunch of other big, ugly J him? Fam, if you like that, you could have just whooped him yourself. Then I asked him. Then they talking about where he ran. Three, you see him running? I know he ran. I asked that. I called him. I said, Rain, why you run? He said, Three. They came out of nowhere. I said, how it happened? He said, I was finna walk in the club, and I had got in the car, and they came out of nowhere. He said, and a couple of them had straps. He said, you already know how I feel about all that. I said, oh yeah, bitch, you was up out of there, wasn't you? You were gone. Yeah, I see your face right now. I see your face right now. But I was trying to figure out, why did they do you like that? Did they thought you was me? Nah, they ain't thought that. Yeah, nah, you too tall. You too slim. Your haircut different. Nah, Oh, that's MO3's manager. Yeah, okay, they get this. Then he telling me why he running. You screaming, get the car. Nah, come here, get car. Sir, he's a high school graduate, went to college, / club promoter, now turned into a manager. Sir, he doesn't have a track record, sir. He does now. The way you and the rest of you ran him down. I told him you should have ran track.
After this, Yella Beezy and Trapboy Freddy would take to IG Live themselves, going back and forth about the fight in a short freestyle.
Hey, what's up, Freddy? Hey, what's up, Freddy? Yeah.
Hold up.
Freddy. Freddy.
Ooh, seen him running down the street, boy. Like, I done seen him running from the pipe. Hey.
Yeah, little Freddy.
Man, I seen the tape.
What happened? What tape?
Little bro.
We so loud going hard. What tape?
No! Man, little bro, you seen that? Ooh.
Hey, here, now shut your Kermit the Frog, sipping my tea.
Oh, I'm just saying my yak.
And then a few days later, Mo3 would go live on Facebook once again, saying that he's blackballed by the industry and expressing frustration that if he did what Yella Beezy did, he would be in prison immediately.
Keep it real. If that was me chasing a manager down, fam, who ain't even like that, chasing a manager down with my partners and we do them dirty, I'm gonna be bonding out. I'm gonna be going live as soon as I get out of jail saying, y'all, let me tell y'all what happened. Woo. Them facts. Every time I pop up somewhere, I'm going to jail. Y'all stop ignoring the fact that every time I pop up somewhere, I'm going to jail.
He would go on to say that Beezy got exposed by the surveillance footage after claiming he beat Rainwater up all by himself, when in reality, it was a group jumping.
Why did you say you beat him up by yourself? Why did you make that video? I beat him up. Me. I beat him up. Me, by myself. That's first evidence. Then boom. We later on get second evidence that y'all jamming. Who beat him up?
I beat him up.
Mo3 would even react to the footage and say that Yella Beezy's girlfriend was hyping the situation up.
You got your baby moms out there, Pete. What she say? Hold on, I gotta run that back. That's what you do, baby. That's right, baby. That's what you do, baby. Hold always, you can tell she ain't never seen jump. She was infatuated. That's right, baby. That's what you do. Girl, you don't get your big ass on and go sell a wig. Girl, you better take your ass on and go sell a lace front. He ain't did nothing.
Mo3 would go on to say that Yella Beezy's homies would be mad that he was claiming credit for the beating and suggesting that local Crips were disappointed when all of the footage came out.
This how the call conversation went when they left. This how the conversation went. So she said, that's right, baby. That's what you do. Go sell a wig, get your ass on. They got right in the car. I can hear them now. Yeah, cuz you see how I did that then, cuz, yeah. Yeah, doing all that Facebook bumping, cuz, yeah. Cuz, caught that, yeah, cuz. Then here go the other in the back. The other in the back probably looking like, bro, you ain't really do nothing, bro. You ain't gonna say my part, what I did? Y'all gonna let him take all the credit? Then video come out, they talking about it. I seen a lot of statuses like this. Cuz, let me down. All the crib niggas talking about, cuz, let me down.
Mo3 would then go on to suggest that this must be the first time Yella Beezy has jumped anyone because of how excited he was after the incident.
He was happy in the... It's your first time jumping somebody? What's my God, it's your first time jumping somebody? That's your first time jumping somebody. You too happy. He was too happy, folks.
Moving on from this unpleasant incident, thankfully Mo3 was able to turn his focus back to music, with his next project gaining him another taste of mainstream recognition. On Valentine's Day 2020, releasing a joint project with Boosie called Badass Mo3, with this landing at 135 on the Billboard 200 albums charts, and spawning the hit track One of Them Days again, with that releasing with a video in July that today sits at close to 60 million views. It's possible that remaining so close to Mo3 during the peak of their beef made Boosie a target too, but more on that later. For now, Mo3 wasn't the only one in Dallas pushing their music career forward. In May 2020, Yella Beezy and Trapboy Freddy would drop a joint track called Racks, which racked up 16 million views. And this was from their joint mixtape released around the same time, I'm My Brother's Keeper, which also had the track You Ain't Like That, an apparent Mo3 diss casting doubt on his gangster credentials, and the track Money on Your Head that seemingly confirms Mo3's claims that his rivals had indeed put a price on his head. But not content to let the beef settle, Mo3 would return with a new song in June, once again taking aim at his rivals. His new song, I'm the Truth, featured generic lyrics hinting at having done something to his rivals, as well as making a long speech on the outro calling Trapboy Freddy a backup dancer and claiming to have pulled up on him on his birthday, as well as suggesting that he pressed Yella Beezy on numerous occasions and saying he got his chain snatched at King of Diamonds. Clearly Mo3 wasn't going to let this beef settle anytime soon, and the following month he'd be seen on social media, seemingly mocking the ops once again, this time for apparently attending a funeral, and saying that when he used to be friends with Trapboy Freddy, Freddy would tell Mo3 to leave Beezy alone.
What the f*** is wrong with y'all stupid? He ain't like that. He ain't like, ain't like what? You still keep going to funerals. Ain't like what? Shut the f*** up. Man, listen, bro. Everybody know y'all can still on some laughing at y'all every time. And you gotta come hard in that old week. You talking about he ain't like that? Bro, the backup dancer already used to tell me when I used to come to the hood, I used to come to y'all hood. Man, leave whatchamacallit alone, bro. Leave my alone, bro. You know he ain't like that, bro. You know, and y'all gonna make a song time, he ain't like that. I'm the truth. Yeah. Hey, you talking about big old something, walking down the train. And then let me tell you this. You drop the whole mixtape, my song, cut all that. They go do, take the numbers. Hey, you talking about press. You listen. You pop out so we can play Call of Duty. Quit talking about paying. Pop out so we can play Call of Duty and get you one.
With Trapboy Freddy responding to Mo3 in a tirade of posts on Instagram, suggesting that people dying in the streets is nothing new, and saying that Mo3 is hiding and not enjoying himself in Dallas, and that he will be killed when he is seen in public. Freddy would suggest that Mo3 only turned up beefing him at the store for internet beef, even going as far as to say that Mo3 is going to die wearing all his diamonds. Clearly this beef was far from over, and soon another escalation would take place, with Mo3 seeming to be put in the same situation that he'd been put in Fort Worth many years before, finding himself at a nightclub once again, being forced to use firearms to defend himself.